hurrah, thank goodness. Finally, you must be so relieved, excited, but relieved that finally we're going to see this film.
Yeah, I think, definitely. I mean, look, it's been such a weird time, and everything's got to be put into perspective. But I'm so excited and proud of this film, and just we wanted it to be in the cinemas, and thank goodness we've actually got there, because it looked like it wasn't going to happen for a while.
I know. We kept getting updates, and then it wasn't, and it was. Yeah. It's the first time I've ever interviewed somebody and I've not seen their film. But it's okay. I don't mind. I've seen little clips.
Yeah, I know. We've just wanted to keep it under wraps.
I understand.
And I think often when that happens, I know that kind of we keep saying the wraps, and everybody goes, "Oh, is it not very good?" And we're like, "No, we think it's really good. We just don't want anybody to talk about it."
Do you know what? I think that's great. Everybody's going to see it at the same time, and that's a brilliant way to do it.
That's the plan. Yeah.
I love the documentary, the bit sort of behind the scenes documentary you did, particularly. You got really quite emotional on the last scene, and you could tell how much all of the movies have meant to you, and especially the cast and the crew, especially the crew, actually.
That was my last night. I shot my last Bond scene right before that, and everybody turned up, and I just was. All the heads of department came down, and I just was suddenly like, and I went, "Oh God, I'm going to have to make a speech. This is like my worst nightmare." But it all just came out, and I tried to keep it together, and it just. Those people, all of those people, I go to work with every day, and and particularly on this movie, the collective effort was just so huge, and meant so much to me that everybody put that much hard work in. It was just like, that's what I'll miss so much about this.
Yeah, of course, it's people, isn't it?
Yeah,
of
always,
course it is.
Yeah.
It was really interesting watching that as well. How hands-on you are with the role. You know, you really, you talk about it, you think about it, you have suggestions about what direction it's going to go, who should we have directing it, actually.
A very, very, very big mouth.
But it's good. I mean, you didn't just learn the lines, like Spencer Tracy always used to say, learn the lines and don't bump into the furniture. I mean, you did, it was you were so hands-on with it.
I was incredibly fortunate. Barbara Broccoli and Michael Wilson, at the very beginning, I just said, listen, if you let me get involved with everything, because I'm kind of probably a bit of a control freak when it boils down to it, it means that I can sort of be confident enough to come on set and play that role, because I was like unsure of where that was going to come from and where that was about. And they said yes. I mean, and they gave me this sort of creative role. Yeah. I shall be forever grateful for them for that.
Of course, it makes the experience so much richer and so much better. But the fame thing is crazy. When you do a role like James Bond, it's global. And it's quite bonkers. And I love the fact that Hugh Jackman, who's the nicest man in the world...
Hugh Jackman. I wish I'd never mentioned his name.
But he sort of helped you a little bit.
Oh, he did,
which is lovely.
Oh, no, but he did. I mean, you've met him, and he's gorgeous, and he's just... he just allowed me to sort of relax into it a bit more. He'd been doing it a bit longer than me, because Is he older than me? Probably not. But he's been famous for longer than I have, let's put it that way. He just enjoy it. And that for, I kind of, a switch went off in my head, and when I went, oh, okay, yeah, because it's fun, and it's great, you know.
Yeah.
And when people like you, how nice is that?
Of course it is, and it is absolutely lovely. Yeah. But do you know, I remember watching you years and years ago, well, not that many years ago, but in Our Friends in the North.
Years and years ago,
eons ago. But Our Friends in the North, and I remember then, I'd said to my mum, he's fantastic, and he's going to be a massive, massive star.
Oh, wow.
You just always had that. I don't know what it is. It's that thing you can't define. And that was a brilliant series, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Wasn't it fantastic?
Amazing, absolutely amazing. And just like for all of us involved was just, I mean, I saw Mark Strong the other night, he's one of my closest friends. And yeah, I look back at it, it changed my life in a way that I've had little things in my life, you know, and that was one of those milestones that just really propelled me in a way, you know.
And I love the fact that the other roles that you've done have been so very different, like Knives Out. Which the new one's coming out soon as well. But Knives, what a great film, what a laugh you had doing that.
I mean, listen, it was great. Ryan Johnson, who's the director, was also the writer, he's just brilliant. And that script arrived and I read it and I shook with joy because it's just so funny, and I just was like, I couldn't believe that I'd been sent it. And I said, Southern accent? You went, yep. I went, okay.
Okay. And it works. I mean, that's brilliant. What a career you're having and what a career you'll continue. You know, Bond is obviously always going to be a huge part of your life. But, you know, you're very young and you've still got loads and loads to do. Well, you are. You're just but a baby. But there's so much still to come. That's the thing. That's what's so exciting.
I love doing it. I mean, I've loved doing this. It's been just beyond the biggest experience in my life, work-wise, and I'm just very, very, very fortunate to sort of have sort of stumbled or somehow managed to stumble into this crazy character called Benoit Blanc, and it's just so much fun to do. And you know, we've just literally finished shooting the second one, and amazing cast, and had a lot of fun shooting that. And so we'll see.
No, absolutely. And meanwhile, you can celebrate Bond. You've got a great villain as well, because the villain is always very important.
Very important.
You've had some crackers in all of the movies, haven't you?
Yeah, we have.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yes. Yeah.
And I love all the nods to the past, but it's nods to the past. It's, you know, to all the huge fans, like I grew up on it, Sean Connery and all of that.
Yeah.
But then it's so modern. It's very clever how they've done that.
I think we just we had to. I think you've got to kind of adapt, and certainly a lot of what went on in the earlier movies is sort of questionable now.
It is different times.
It's different times.
Absolutely.
But we didn't want to lose the essence. It's still a Bond movie, and that's what first and foremost. And as much as, you know, like I said, I've been given free rein to sort of put my influence on it. I've never forgotten that. We've got to make a Bond movie, and people have got it, and we can have all the key elements and all the things that people have loved over the years. But you adapt, and one of the things that my biggest thing was that all the characters, especially the women, have to be brilliant, believable.
And they very much are. Very lucky I was to talk to Naomi Harris, who, again, and she was delighted because I called her a Bond woman.
Oh, good.
They're not Bond girls anymore.
Yeah, no.
They're Bond women.
Yeah.
And you know that everybody's now going, who's going to be next? Hugh Jackman told you just to enjoy it.
He's not going to be it.
Is that stipulated?
Over my dead body.
It's not going to be him. Yeah. But he did say to you, enjoy. Would you say that to the next, whoever it may be?
Just enjoy it, and just, you know, my coming in was complicated, should we say. And you just stick your head down, get on with the work, do the best you can. So that's what I said to myself, and just said, look, all I can do is my best. If it doesn't work, swing and a miss, I'll move on. You know, fingers crossed that it works out for the next person, and it will only go up.
Well,
it'll only get better.
I cannot wait to see it.
Right.
Thank you for being such a brilliant Bond.
Oh, you're so nice.
No, it really is true. It's absolutely true. You really did. Whoever is next, big shoes. Big shoes to fill.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So nice to see you.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub, and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.